You've mentioned the COVID pandemic and everything. How has the focus changed here at the Y in terms of all that and everything else that's going on right now?
It's unfortunate. Everybody is feeling the pressure from the pandemic. There aren't, I would say probably 95% of the business out there feeling it from one way or another. And I think a lot of this, we need to leave the politics out of it and remember that we have to think community and people first and impact from within and then outreach from there. This pandemic has created I hate to say it this way, but it's created an opportunity for us to look at how we can redo things to better who and what we are. And I hope that other businesses are doing that too, is that the way that we used to do things is probably not going to be that way for years. And so you have to venture out and say, what strategic risk do we have to take? What is the $5,000 mistake opposed to the $50,000 mistake? What are we going to learn from it when those mistakes come up, realizing that mistakes are going to happen? For us, it did have a hard impact here, is that we went through trying not to furlough staff or have to terminate staff. We were able to pay a good majority of our staff through the whole pandemic, and while we were closed down, we had a fantastic support from a majority of our members that did not cancel and allowed us to draft, which is fabulous. And that shows that we have built a lot of great relationships and people put a lot of trust in what we're going to do. So that speaks highly of the community, and it's fantastic. We wanted to make sure that we supported those in the community, which are employees. We have over 200 employees here, and I don't know a lot of people know that, is that we paid all of our full-time. We were able to pay a lot of our part-time. We did have to furlough a few just because there was nothing for them to do. That you have childcare area that shut down, but yet we still did emergency childcare during the pandemic, and we were the only one at the time doing it. So families that needed it, our first responders, medical workers, we were here for them, and they were here for us. Definitely a relational piece. We have to think about how we do programs differently. We have to reevaluate the current programs we're running, and we have to look at business just on a opportunity level and not so much as a demise level. I would encourage all business owners and all CEOs and all leaders that don't come back and say, well, this is the way we've always done it, and expect to do it that way again, because we have to look through a whole nother lens, and that's going to be important for every business that is coming through the pandemic.
For full conversations and future content, please subscribe at grantspassvip.com.